That's designed to be more relevant if you're, say, a mage or rogue warriors. Have the ability, if you press shift, look, you like kind of go into that kind of pose. If you have a shield, you block with your shield. And that's designed what warriors, people that choose like the warrior spec kind of thing to use. Unfortunately, this game isn't completely free. You can't just jump off things like that. You have to like press F when your jump points like that, which are highlighted with an arrow on the minimap, as you can see. And here we have a first look at proper combat there. Well, proper responsive combat other than just a couple of rats. So these are armed soldiers trying to, as you can see, trying to protect this. No, he's attacking. Luckily, as a tutorial zone, you don't really take much damage. It helps if you've already been through the zone, you kind of learn how to respond. And because you can move away directly, you can just go backwards and respond quite well. It's F to loot the body, and you can take his battered armour, and this guy should have battered worn leggings. Basically, the two drops there I think are constant, always going to be legs and chest to kind of give you gear.
Come along. I've seen you before. On the
so this is the one of the gnomes from the introduction video, the bit where we were creating our character.
By the dome it worked. You're alive.
Oh, and as you can see, it's kind of a chat system similar to, say, Mass Effect or you know, the Old Republic kind of thing. You know, becoming popular in EA RPGs. So you get a choice of what happened to me, and I'm not dead. So what happened to me? Just to find out a bit of the story for you guys.
I don't know how or even where, but your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to the best.
So this is kind of how they bring back your hero that's like so powerful compared to these immortal Fey bad guys, which are like unkillable, and how you can defeat them is kind of this magical way that Euro came about. So you can find out who are the attackers, who is Hugh, he mentions. Or I have some questions myself. Who are the attackers?
Don't know.
Just for those.
The process damaged your memory.
It's quite funny. Yeah, always damages your memory, doesn't it?
Of all the young races. We've never seen them this far in them. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here.
So you're picking up a story that kind of fake creatures called the Tuatha are kind of attacking you. But as you can see, until you do all the right things, you get to keep asking questions. So who is Hughes?
Professor Former is Hughes. Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
So obviously you can just double check where he is or ask more questions. Let's just find out about the Well of Souls.
Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life.
Yeah, we know
There will
that.
be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
So apparently you died, but you
I
don't know
wish I
how.
could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
As you can see, you can skip space. You can find out about the attackers.
Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged you. We've never seen it this far in.
Okay, so same as that, and he'll just tell you where you have to go. Before we do that, there's a chest over here we need to loot.
Go first.
Oh, a pair of boots as well. And let's just smash these to see if there's any gold or... Yep, 26 gold. Yum. I don't know how common gold is in this game. I don't know how rare it is or what you kind of need it for. Let's just get these, and then I'll equip the loot you can get just to see kind of geared how good looks. I mean, as you can look at the moment, you've got free view around you, so you can easily see yourself. You're a third-person game, so you always know what your character looks like. So I guess looks will be important. And you can see you're still wearing like the ragged robes, you know, the dead robes you're wearing when you were found, or your body was recreated anyway. Maybe in the robes originally you died in, I don't know. So anyway, it's you can either press escape or you can press I as a shortcut to your inventory. So right, we've got tattered shirt on a moment with 9 durability. Yeah, it does have a durability and repair system, and you kind of repair through repair kits you buy and stuff. I don't know if you can get repaired at a vendor as well. But we'll right click and equip the battered armour. The ragged leg, no, the worn leggings, which are the leggings we looted as well. And we're already getting kind of special effects. Look, plus 5% critical hit damage, plus 12% critical hit damage, and plus 5% critical hit damage. So it's all about critting. Oh, you also have a weight kind of thing, so that's, or armour, that's like how much damage it blocks, I think. But it also has something, I think, to do with weight, like how fast you roll and stuff. So as you can see, it's kind of a good looking armour. It's not amazing, but it is low level, but it's functional. It looks like it's leather, which it probably could be. Straps and everything, so it's quite a good visual style, and you can see your total armor / weight is 19. So I mean, I think that's meant to be a mixture of armor and how much your movability, as I say. And I think he gave us potions, didn't he? Let's just quickly check inventory. You can go to consumables and minor healing potion. Map to radial. So one of the things it says, you can come with E and R. R's on your keyboard is an automatic bind to use health potions if you have anything, and E is mana potions. But you can also bind to a special menu, as you can see, radial menu, that you can also access on a tab. So press enter just to see kind of stuff you can add. As I say, you can press tab. So let's add it to the top there and close. The thing is, there are other potions, not just health or healing and mana. There's also health regeneration. It's kind of like healing, but it increases your health regeneration, or gives you a health regeneration. I guess some items must give you some as well, but you don't come with it as standard. And as you can see, this guy is kind of like a companion. He follows you. He's coded to kind of follow you, and I don't think you can attack him. No, your attacks just move through him, so don't feel afraid of accidentally killing your companions. You don't need to worry about that. And as you can see, you can still roll fast. We need to... There will be a point upcoming where you get various items.
An end to death.
Ooh, the Well of Souls. It looks fancy. End of war and end of death. Oh, that's fun, but you can't have an end of war and end of death and still have a good action RPG game, can you? So they're going to have to, damage the Well of Souls in some way. No, look, on cue, they blow it up. Or at least blow some of its structure. Oops, almost got crushed by harmless falling masonry. Oh no, look, there's no easy way to go up there, so I guess we'll have to go a long way round, filled with enemy mobs maybe. I know, some of these games can be kind of predictable in where you go. Okay, I guess it doesn't help I've already been through it. Oh, by the way, just something else, control is shift. And as you can see, if you destroy crates, as it mentions now, what I like is it tells you after you've done loads of stuff, and you've got a pass load of these that give you gold, that you can now start smashing them for gold. But I guess that's just for newer players that don't need the gold. They won't need as much gold, but the pro players or people that have played these kind of games before will know all about it. And one of the things you want to look out for is for these kind of hidden chests that contain loads of items. I think they're quite obvious to see, especially in a room where they tell you to start breaking boxes. But it's kind of decent loot. You've got gloves there, and I'll put them on in a minute. Oh look, a hidden chest here I didn't know about earlier. I never saw this one earlier. It was just, looking back now, I just noticed it's glowy gold effects. So let's see what's in here. Oh, plate stuff. So you start getting level and plate, and you already start making, like, have been made to make a choice between what kind of gear you want to wear. So for the moment, since we don't really know about much classes, you want to kind of wear, I guess, the best armor you can wear. So let's just go into the inventory, pressing I. Go to armor, since that's all we got picked up. What did we pick up? We've got a pair of gloves with an extra bit of crit damage, and as you can see, it's the same armor set. And we've also got a pair of flimsy greaves, which basically increases your block efficiency. So it kind of looks weird, and you can see it weighs 5, so it weighs quite a bit. It weighs almost half as much as your chest. Plate does weigh quite a lot compared to leather, and cloth obviously weighs less. And we've got a weapon rack, because you've got to go and get a shield. So let's get this, and we can equip it. So let's go to armor again. Shield, equip, and we've got a shield. So let's just see what that looks like.
Do you hear something?
Look. No, look, now that you've got a shield, you can now start using it for combat. So let's just see, you can get special combo attacks that, like, do, and you also get a block, as you can see. You can block attacks and avoid damage that way when they're chaining. Since it's what's interesting is blocks instance. What you do is when you've at the end of your chain like that, you can instantly block to kind of avoid damage. Especially if you're a warrior, you get like reduced damage while blocking because some people's attacks can go through your blocks. Remember, dodge is almost instant as well. So for classes like a rogue, dodging may be more efficient since you don't want the extra. Equipping a shield increases your weight, so obviously as a rogue you want to move faster, you want to run faster and travel faster. You don't want a shield equipped at all times. Oh look, we get a bow as well. I was going to say about chests earlier, it's kind of thing. You want to kind of loot as many chests as you see, always get items and potions and stuff. As you can see, we've got some lockpicks as well, they're useful. Lockpicking in this game isn't as good as I see it from... you got more healing potions. Doesn't look as good as it is in Skyrim. I've not played Skyrim yet, but it does look quite good. So we've got secondary equipment slots, so we can equip that in the secondary weapons. So now we've got 2 weapons to choose from, your main weapon or your bow. So you switch to them either using a scroll wheel or Q. Q is a quick switch thing like that. So there's no real aiming system, it's just you hold back. You don't, well, you can kind of aim where you're firing, but it will lock on to nearby enemy targets within your weapon's range. Like that. As you can see, you can also use a bow to kind of... Oh yeah, as you can see, your bow runs out of ammo and it will regenerate after a small time. You can also use a bow if we switch to kind of destroy crates. And depending on how good, you can end up destroying more than one set of crates. I guess there may be crates that when you destroy them, you end up getting gold from them straight away. Maybe you may end up getting gold, as you can see, just by destroying crates. It may be they have crates out of range that you need to shoot with a bow to get the gold and some really nice rare items. Which would be nice to see if they don't have that in the game, maybe to kind of add that for DLC. And as you can see, we've got another chest over here, so let's go and loot it. Documents and lockpick. Document might sell to a vendor, but the lockpick is what's useful. So as you can see, these guys don't see us yet, and as it said, you can charge up more powerful attacks, which do like one shot. So let's charge this up. Obviously, you want to kind of make sure you got time to charge up. So only ever do it on like enemies that aren't currently bearing you down. One thing to note is enemies will sometimes drop these kind of treasure bags, and we can see we've got some rusty leg plates. So another piece of leg plating armor. Another piece of plate, so equip that. And again, you can kind of see it's a very nice looking plate armor. I don't really know how armor will look at higher levels, but it does look quite nice. As you can see, we've got another jump point in case you, as you come up here, realise that there was a chest down there and want to go and loot it quickly. And oh look!
If you catch an enemy unaware.
Ooh, a pair of daggers. So this is where we can equip them. So go to I. So primary. Let's replace them instead of my sword. So you get 4 physical damage, 4 piercing damage, 7 physical. So that does more straight damage, but that does more damage to armor than say the swords do. So it just kind of makes historical sense since daggers were designed for piercing armor, rather more than swords were. Let's switch to them and see how quickly they attack. Swords are very quick. Daggers are very quick attacking. Like rogues, they're very quick attacking. Perfect for when you roll. Now we haven't got any special abilities yet, but we can loot the chest. And a pair of mail or plates or whatever. Gauntlets. So the armor is split really into 3 categories: leather, cloth, and plate. So it's basically, or if you want to distinguish it by class, it's rogue, mage, warrior, basically, on that kind of thing. What I like is when you have your bow out, it does go on your back. If you want to sneak, you want to press C. You can enter. Well, once you're unlocked sneak mode, obviously you unlock it in the main part of the game. Press C and you go into sneak mode. Obviously, rogues are better sneaking